It's a must-win situation this afternoon as they face the defending world champs. Here's Matt Vasgersian.
Chasing a handful of teams with the calendar a menacing foe, the Yankees started their last homestand Friday night. Leaning on veterans that know October, New York's recipe of long balls, a record-setting grand slam, an ace summiting the past, and the game's all-time finisher provided the Yankees a needed step on what they hope is a comeback playoff journey. The trail continues next. And on this last day of summer, Fox Saturday Baseball welcomes you to New York for a battle between two perennial postseason forces, the San Francisco Giants and the New York Yankees. A glance at the pregame AL wildcard standings. The Yankees with 8 left to play, 3 back of that second wildcard spot. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth at Yankee Stadium with Tim McCarver, Matt Vasgersian. Tim, the fun historical context of a Yankees-Giants series in New York overshadowed this time of year, of course, by the postseason picture, a picture the Yankees are a part of, but on the outside looking in.
Well, you hear that expression all the time in baseball, one game at a time. The Yankees can't think that way. They have to think in bunches, and maybe that's what Alex Rodriguez was thinking last night in the 7th inning of a tie ball game when he hit a record-breaking 24th Grand Slam home run as the Yankees went on to win it 5-1.
Well, this weekend the Giants return to their roots, having once called the Polo Grounds home, and a rich tradition that dates back to the 1800s and includes moments like the Mays catch, the shot heard round the world. This edition of the Giants has traveled from the West Coast. They'll try to ruin a season for a very old rival, a Yankees team that's hanging on to playoff hopes by the thinnest of threads. First pitch from the Bronx is next. Floated, nobody out. New York trying to get on the board first. Ichiro swings and sends a fly ball into medium center. Pagan measures it off to make the catch. Reynolds will tag up. The throw comes into third on Ryan. He's safe there, and the Yankees lead it 1-0.
How many times have you seen a guy go from one base to the other when he's behind the bag? Brendan Ryan with an extra step, and he's safe at third base. Not a good play by Angel Pagan going to third. Now you allow a runner to go to second.
With runners in scoring position this year. And the 2-2, he's jammed, a roller back up the middle. Crawford gets to it to retire A-Rod, but it scores a second run. Two-0 Yankees.
See, to me, I mean, he looks that bad on 2 breaking balls, and then he tries to come inside with 3 straight fastballs, and A-Rod adjusts, hits a ground ball, drives in the run.
Since the beginning of August. And he hits the hole to make it 3-0 New York.
How about Sandoval covering third? What?
Who's on that list? As Eduardo Nunez sends a drive to deep left, and that one is gone. Nunez. 5-0 Yankees.
We talked about the Bombers needing clunkers in the 3rd inning, and they did, and they got them. Bombers back to being Bombers, increased the lead with a 2-run home run by Nunez.
Moscoso gets Soriano, Granderson, and Nunez in the 6th. One swing by Alfonso Soriano, and it's 6-0 Yankees. Well, you talk about jumping the count.
Also talking about a guy who hopes, obviously, that the Yankees are in the postseason so he can continue to put on the display that he has put on since July 26th.
It was 5-0 in the 8th. assuming a Rays win there, assuming a Yankees win here. Tampa Bay hangs on to one of the 2 wild card spots. Baltimore moves to 3 back of the 2nd wild card spot. They'll be joining the Yankees doing some scoreboard watching tonight. Texas and Kansas City playing head-to-head. And again, Cleveland playing host to Houston. Crowd on its feet in support of Ivan Nova. What a way to finish. Ivan Nova's 7th strikeout of the afternoon seals up a 6-0 complete game shutout win.
Brilliant performance by Ivan Nova. Supernova today.
All but one of his strikeouts came on that big heavy curveball. The Giants really couldn't get anything started this afternoon. They didn't get a base runner past second. 6-0 Yankees, the final score this afternoon. New York's taken the first 2 games of the series to update the AL wildcard standings through the Yankees win this afternoon. New York now joining Baltimore and Kansas City, 2.5 back of the 2nd wildcard spot in the American League. Coming up next, we'll send it back to the MLB Network studios for post-game coverage for Tim McCarver and Ken Rosenthal, Matt Vasgersian, the post-game show right after these messages.